That's my reading. At home, we rely upon prayer and ceremony for just about everything. And it's taken us through probably 44 years of SDU's existence. And certainly that's a short duration when you think of the history at Haskell, 130 years. I was here in '84 when they celebrated their 100th year. But I was, as I mentioned, I was inaugurated by medicine men. I was recruited by medicine men in ceremonies that two medicine men had. And I was told that my name comes through from the spirit world to be the next president at Sinte Gleska University. And so they designated the founder, Stanley Redbird Sr. of Sinte Gleska University, to journey to University of Minnesota and to tell me that I was, what I told you, to resign my employment with the BIA. I had been with them 10 years, and stunned me really when they said, you're not to graduate. Even though you've completed everything, all of your PhD requirements, you're not to go through a ceremony. You're to come home with me because we need you now. So I did, and medicine men had a ceremony for me at home and told me to, told the institution to stick with prayer and ceremony, and the feather in the ceremonial staff should always be present in anything that we do, because it helps you maintain truth, honesty, and integrity, spirituality, and guides you in all of your thoughts and your deliberations and your decision making and your staying power. So I thought something of this magnitude, what we're doing in terms of our future, what we're talking about, and the role and responsibility that we all have, but especially, Haskell, since we're here on Haskell's hallowed ground, I thought it was appropriate that I bring that today in this last day of deliberation, prayer and thought and ceremony here, so that we conclude this day, not so much conclude, but we put it on a good track as it started, and that this journey will always continue into our next generations to come. And I've been, I guess, invited by kind of a Lakota club here, society, at noon, and I don't know if they have a ceremonial staff, but certainly I'll tell them that, we can secure one for them. But in the meantime, I'll let them have this on loan here, and there'll be a place for them. It'll be their responsibility, and that's key. Anything we do is the responsibility of what we do and where we go from here and who we become. And we'll always have that responsibility in life. But this feather, what it represents, and it's very ironic this morning as I was saying a prayer and I was tying the feather to the top there, I could hear an eagle several times along the river. I never did see it. I've seen eagles the last couple of days there circling, but this one I didn't see it, but I could hear it. at that particular time, I thought that was a very good sign. But you can always pray with that feather. You can always talk to that feather. It has, a spiritual innateness with it that's creator given and creator blessed. So we rely greatly upon our ceremonial staff and our council meetings and anything that we do at our institution. It's always in front of us to guide us. And with that, I'll say a prayer that thank the Haskell and its leadership for sponsoring this symposium, undertaking a tremendous journey with our thoughts the last few days, and the inauguration of Benita here, and what she's being called upon to do. Awesome, awesome role that she has in looking towards the future, because this place is a mainstay with Indian country. It's been here a long time. It's probably the most well-known. It's distinguished itself historically. Its graduates, as has been said, have made a name for themselves and the institution. So we'll call upon it to continue to lead in what we see as a future of Indian, or Wolakota, as we call it at home, our own way of tribal life and thought. But we'll pray for those who are not here, who are less fortunate today, who are in nursing homes, who are in hospitals, especially those who have lost loved ones. We pray that there's an understanding as to why those things are, and we pray that those in prison be given the strength to hang in there, and that they one day will be able to see freedom and be able to go home and be with their families as productive family members. And we pray for those in the military so that they not be in harm's way in faraway places, and that they too be brought home and will be with their family and their loved ones. And we pray, as we always do, to the spirit world, that they continue to give us guidance and strength in what we're trying to do and what we have done and who we aspire to be in defining ourselves for future direction and preparedness of our young ones who are in our midst. And we'll pray for a safe journey for those who are here, and a good school year, and a good personal journey for everybody that's here. No, that takukule yuptamta iwayanka. Lena isha hena hetchirti lawashtikti. Hetchel oaya na wonspet hokatakia. Wakhain jalel wonspet chunkiaki hena isha hokatakia oyate waji obsh agia chiwaiko yokpia umpti. Natuktekte hunkwakipha. Okujo chipielum, ishgao chipielum. Ish atak tiwai we chagrid, and isha hetchek tiwash agri china we chose on in a walk ye war shilla, war like we chakwa kataka, and isha hetchek tisha and hukatakia, yokpia unkte. Natuktel kashkan kabnish akichita ophapo, and isha yetchekchi, Ihaichak tavan oichakapo. Naomani kavokti lenesha, Tiata wichako hetchel isha tiwai of yokpia zania kihunimna, yokpia unkte, hetchum kese honi chapelo. Omitako yasi, pilang yapelo, o pilas.